Well, I think Pakistan has witnessed over the years the elections have been engineered, and I think probably this time this is much more present than what we had seen in the past. It seems that the election result has already been decided before the polls. What we are seeing at the moment that one political party is being completely demolished, so that field would be cleared for a particular political party. And I think probably that is going to create much more problem because an engineered election, the election which has been rigged, is going to create much more political problem after the election. And I think probably that this kind of election will not be acceptable to the electorate. At this point of time, I think probably the political leadership or political parties all across the board should sit and decide something that a fair and free election could deliver the country more stability. But it does not seem to be happening because other political parties are quiet when their actions or crackdown on one particular political party is taking place. Well, I think that's a very clear that Nawaz Sharif has returned to the country after 4 years in exile after some kind of deal with the establishment. We all know the establishment is still all powerful. And I think probably when he came back, it was very apparent that that he will get relief from the court. It is already happening, but it's going to be a long and complex battle before he can get rid of the conviction, because without convicted, he cannot stand in the election. So I think probably the field is very clear. The battleground is in Punjab. We all know that whichever party dominates or gets the highest number of seats from Punjab will form the government at the center. And so obviously Nawaz Sharif's party, Pakistan Muslim League, Nawaz, has once a stronghold in Punjab, but it has certainly lost some of the ground against the PTI. PTI seems to be has captured the support of a large number of people, and I think probably Imran Khan's, although the crackdown in the party has caused complete disintegration of the leadership structure, but the party still has a popular base in Punjab. And I think probably it seems that after whatever is happening with the PTI, the field is cleared for the PML-N. PML-N may win the election in this kind of situation with the tacit support of the establishment, but it can form the government with Nawaz Sharif as the prime minister or without him. But even if he forms the government, a big question mark that can he bring stability or deal with a fractured political scenario. And I think probably that's a major problem with Pakistan. And the way the things are going at the point, it's not just about Punjab, but it is also necessary for the PML-N to have some kind of support from other provinces. And that's what we are witnessing, that the party has inducted members or whatever we call electable from different provinces, particularly from Balochistan. It has made an alliance with the Balochistan Awami Party, which we all know how it was created. And in the past, PML-N has accused the establishment of creating this political party to undermine the PML-N government in 2017. And I think probably making alliance shows that PML-N has set aside whatever actually a democratic credential it's supposed to have. And now actually it is the same old game is being played. We have seen in the past too that whichever party seems to have the support of the establishment, smaller party tend to join them. And I think probably that's exactly what we're witnessing today. Well, the whole concept of establishing caretaker government was that there should be a neutral government to ensure free and fair election. But this caretaker government cannot be described as a neutral government. Seems to be an extension of establishment. What we have seen over the last few months in the installation of caretaker government, crackdown against particular political parties has intensified. And I think probably the caretaker government has gone beyond its mandate. It is being used as an instrument to further for the political manipulation, pre-election political manipulation, and that exactly happened. So in a way, caretaker government is being a part of the plan to have some kind of pre-poll manipulation. So I think that's going to affect the elections hugely. And I think probably that's going to political parties. Some main political parties have already accused the interim government kind of serving the interests of one particular party. Pakistan is at this juncture. It needs some kind of political stability, and political stability can only come through a kind of through an election that should be free and fair. Otherwise, the country, which is facing multiple crises, is going to be, after the election, if this kind of engineered election takes place, is going to deteriorate the situation. And can the political party which comes into power through a tainted election deal with this situation? I think that's not possible. So I'm saying, elections could happen, but if this kind of elections will not produce any stability in the country.